Yeah, we've got Salma Sky in the studio.
Hey, Salma.
What's up? Hi. Hi, guys.
I told you she was coming and she's here.
There you go.
How are you doing?
I'm good. Yeah, I can't
can
see
fly.
you. Chrome's is
Yeah.
like, over there.
There we go. We're live right now.
Yeah, but I'm good, man. I can't complain. It's been a good day.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So you have this new single out,
Yes.
Kalubango.
Yes.
Now, what does that mean? That's the first question. for me.
Kalubango.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've seen the artwork for it, but
Yes, I have.
that
look gorgeous, by the way.
Thank you. Hey. Bugsy in the building.
There you go.
Up in there.
We basically used the basket, which is called ulupe in Bemba, but in Senga it's called ekaluwango. And that basket is basically like it's something that you use to serve your husband, or for you to keep like your valuables in, as a bride or as a wife. And basically we used the basket as a metaphor for a man.
Okay.
So once you hear the song, I don't know if you guys have been playing it today, but if this is the first time on Rock FM, you'll understand once you hear the song.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Looking forward to that.
So is this a single for an album that you're dropping or something?
Yes, Combs, you should know this.
I should be asking these questions, not you. Oh my goodness.
No, yeah, but I mean after Zambezi, which
That was a great record.
Thank you
Yes,
very
it
much.
was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
after Zambezi, we're now, releasing a couple of singles before the album comes out. Zambezi was one of them. Kalubango is now the next one. And then, we see. Album is out soon.
Soon. How soon?
Soon. Just know, 2017 is my year. I've claimed it. So
Yeah.
it's coming out. Yeah.
All right then.
Okay.
Driving you home on Live on Drive.
We have Salma Sky in the studio.
What's up?
Hey, Salma.
She has a new single out. It's called Kalubango. Produced by Silent Eraser. I see you and you seem to enjoy working with him.
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah. We worked on Fumbi together.
Yeah, I remember
That's
that.
the only other project. People seem to think that there's more, but
Is there more?
No, not yet actually. And Zimbabwe. Oh, okay. You can talk, honey.
Yeah, TiVo is here too.
Yeah. And Zimbabwe. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, yeah, he's cool people and very good at what he does. So, yeah, easy to work with. Very
Okay.
easy to work with. Yeah.
So you working on a video for this?
That's always in the plan. I think it's always great to have as a promotional tool, but we like the song. So we're excited to just like release the song and let people enjoy it just for the music. Yeah. But yeah, definitely something that we want to add visuals to.
Okay. Now, just to move away from the single a little bit, after being in the industry for this long, how many years has it been? Is it 10?
2009, 8 years now.
8 years now.
Yeah.
That's a
I'm
long time.
I'm not at 10 years yet.
That's
Soon.
That's a long time.
That's a good run to be in the industry for that long.
Yeah.
To still be relevant in the industry
you.
for that long.
Thank you very
You don't
much.
seem to believe that. You're like, yeah.
Well, I kind of feel like I've just started, really. So,
Really?
yeah, I've got too much to give. So, I'm excited because I think the next leg of my career is going to be an amazing one. So, I'm very hopeful and excited for it.
There was a certain point where you have this rebrand, and I can see you've gone a lot more traditional with your music. How you feel that's working out well for you so far?
When you say traditional, what do you mean?
I mean, if you think of Fumbi, that
Okay.
wasn't necessarily a record that you
But Fumbi
did
is
before
like
that.
3 singles away from what I'm releasing today, and the rest were not. I mean, after Fumbi, there was Chimubabe, there was Side Chick, there was Zambezi, and so I don't know about being traditional, but I mean, it is something that I enjoy doing. I think that if I'm going to make a typically African sounding or Zambian sounding song, then it's got to be really sincere and authentic, and it should sound like, whatever the mastermind was behind it, in this case, Silent. the vision that he had for the song was he needed the right voice for it and the right execution. And so I suppose, it's just, I guess it's when you like a project, if it's presented to you, you'll take it if it works for you. And we're grateful because nothing is like set in stone. You can, try a record out. If it works out, it's great. You put it out.
So he just hit you up like, I have something for you.
Yeah, I mean, because we had worked together before, of course. And then he had this in mind and he was like, okay, I think Salma will be perfect for it. So obviously he called up Tivo and he was like, I have this track, and so I had to learn it, obviously, because it's in Senga.
Right.
And I don't speak a word of that.
Yeah.
But, and then it just all kind of happened. It was a lot of discipline and being a student to silent, because obviously he was teaching me pronunciation and making sure that the delivery was on point. And obviously just the content, it's like, it's quite a deep subject, even though it's been... portrayed in a much lighter way, just because of the musicality of it is kind of light, makes it fun, something you can dance to, and but the content.
Throw some water on yourself, cool down.
That is good.
So with regards to traditional music, I guess that's kind of my angle, and I feel like those kind of songs are probably what I'm more drawn to when it comes to traditional music. And I think it'll also resonate better because the people who will listen to these kind of issues are probably people who would rather hear it in their local tongue or, and they're like, it hits home. And also sometimes in vernacular things, I don't know, when you say them in vernacular and when you say them in English, it's just kind of like the meaning is lost
the
a little bit.
Is different. Yeah.
So, but I mean, that's how I'm doing the traditional thing.
I mean, I just want to ask really one question. I know, well, I don't really understand a lot of what you sing about, but I know most of the themes that, the recurring themes. As an artist, you've grown obviously from your first singles.
Thank you.
How do you feel that your artistry is evolving?
I think, just from, vocally, I'm definitely not the same artist that I was. I think that I'm learning to push myself out of my comfort zone, and, this is definitely a project that I'm very proud of because, I had to go there. I had to do things that I never knew I could do, and I pushed my voice to places that I never knew I could do certain runs, and maybe not never knew, but I just had never explored them because of the style of music that I'd prefer to sing. Because I'm an R&B girl at heart. But those like traditional runs are not something that I would use normally. The style of singing is different. So I think for me that's been the greatest evolution. I've always known what type of brand I want to have, so that was just a matter of sorting out the business side of it and making sure that it happens. I've always envisioned, from the beginning, from the day I woke up and said I'm going to be a musician, I've always known what type of brand I want to be about. But I think it's just, the growth in terms of the music. I think I've really matured.
Now with how West African music is becoming more popular by the day, you seem still anchored onto your style of music. So what keeps you going with that? Because a lot of Zambian artists are quote unquote appropriating that culture so they can go out there.
Artists, actually. I don't think we could just
not only Zambia.
A
lot of people want to tap into that market by sounding like them, but you seem to shy away from that.
I think that there's a place for Zambia, and I just think I was saying earlier today that we just need to stop being so apologetic about who we are, because I think we're a very polite and timid people as Zambians. I know that there are a few who are like, okay, yes, let's just go and be who we are. But, I think for the most part, we need to be a bit more forceful about, this is us, and we can make just as good a sound out of what we work with as Zambians and the way that we feel we are authentic as the Ghanaians or the Nigerians are doing, because it's just a matter of figuring out what is going to tick. And so from the business side of things, I think that's just what Zambian artists need to do. We just need to figure it out. If you're a dancehall artist, you just got to find a very genuine Zambian way of being a dancehall artist. because the risk of saying, you know, you need to kind of like have an authentic Zambian sound also makes people shy away from actually doing the genres that they love to do.
Right.
And so then you find somebody's like shying away from being an authentic dancehall artist, which should, and I say that in quotation, should sound a certain way because you should pronounce things like a Jamaican or an Islander.
Yeah.
But then, you know, if this is how you say it as a Zambian, like fuse that in somehow in your dancehall style and make it work and be like, you know, and then, you know, if you want to be an R&B girl like me, like sing your songs in R&B and just run with it. So I think for the Zambian sound, in terms of having an African sound, I think that, you know, it's important for us to just push for it, because especially from our region, you know, a lot of people, like you said, are being swallowed into the West African style. But I think the Tanzanians, you know, the Kenyans, and I'm hoping the Zambians are just going to kind of like stay, like allow us to have our Eastern, Central, Southern sound, you know, and people can know us for that. So that's definitely an effort that I'm trying to make.
Okay. So we're about to play the song, but before we do, and this is like so off topic, but recently there was that hoax thing that happened with you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there was the whole I'm coming out clean now and stuff.
That was just disgraceful. I mean, yeah.
Where did that come from? You seem to have told the story of how that came about.
Yeah, no, I mean, my
know.
statement that's out is my official statement, because, you know, everything's going through legal process now. So like I can say,
how do you deal with that kind of negativity? I mean,
hey, you know, it's like, it's the business we're in. I mean, I think anybody who is doing well is bound to, you know, face things like that, or who has a vision to do well and do better. Then there's always people who are just like, okay, how can we rain on your parade? You know what I mean? And you don't have to be a celebrity or a personality or you know, an artist. You know, I see it in just the common businessman and woman these days. Like, people, it's just that they don't have platforms in which they can shame each other to that extent.
Right.
You know, I'm an easy target, obviously, because I'm an artist. You know what I mean? You can throw stuff at me and just like, I have, you know, I have to have a certain kind of filter as to what I'm going to respond to, what I'm not. So, I mean, you know, you get it all the time. But I mean, yes, it was also just, for me, you know, with regards to what happened, it was more about me stopping the falsehood of it. Because I did get a lot of love from a lot of people who are actually going through that. And you know, some people who are HIV positive, and you know, they you know, were being inspired by me because they thought the story was true.
Right.
And so for me, that was the I would have probably just dealt with it away from the media. But you know, because of that, I was just like, oh my gosh, I have to address it, because people are being misled. And I'm very much, you know, in the forefront of, you know, supporting people who are in, you know, HIV positive. I mean, I work with people who are living with terminally ill illnesses. Because, you know, I've worked with the Cancer Society before, and I've been working with them, so if you follow me, then you'll know. But I mean, I'm not gonna, you know, just be quiet and you guys think that I'm like with you on that level, because it's not true.
Right.
So that was the main reason why I responded, and I had to put a statement out. And, you know, I was obviously guided by my legal team to say, look, you know, it's in the best interest, because you are getting a lot of feedback, and it's not all negative. But you know, how are you gonna message 1,000 people saying, sorry,
exactly.
it's not true? I'm sorry. And it's just the shame, the sad part of it is people started trusting me with their private information. So, you know, I have a level now of confidentiality that I have to hold all the way up there, because I got an inbox, you know, and I know, but it's like, what can you do?
Yeah. All right. Well, it was great how you.
Like a pro.
It was great how you handled it.
Because you know you'd have handled it differently, right?
How would I have handled it?
I know you.
Guns blazing.
You'd have gone in there like, what? You'd have grabbed this microphone and be like, listen, man. You'd have named everybody and shamed everybody. You know yourself.
Hey, I'm a nice guy, okay?
Yeah, right.
Let's get into the song. It's Salma Sky with us in the studio. This song is called Kalubango.
Yes.
Off a forthcoming album. Don't have a release date yet, but pretty sure that information will be out soon. Let's check it out for the first time here on Rock FM 96.5. All right, that's that new record by Salma Sky, Kaluwango. All right, that's the latest record. Now, where can we get the song? Is it out already?
No, we're doing
available
radio
for
at the
download?
moment, so we're just getting around to you guys.
Okay,
We'll
great.
make sure that the spins happen. So yeah, we're doing our radio tour this week, and then we'll be streaming on salmasky.com. So you can stream it on salmasky.com hopefully by tomorrow. And then yeah, there'll be more information there about where you can shop.
Okay. All right, looking forward to the album. The singles out so far are great.
Thank you.
That's some busy
Artwork,
record
though,
is
the
it's
artwork.
hard.
I'm loving the artwork.
Yeah,
for this new
thank
album,
you.
for this
Thank
new
you.
single. I'm really the symbolism. It's like, because like you said earlier, we got two ladies sitting down and Salma is sitting up and looking very royal, very
Yeah.
regal, kind of. You know.
Yeah.
What exactly? I mean, okay, so you explained what Kalubango
Yeah.
means, but could
So-
you maybe go into the artwork. and
Yeah,
explain
no,
that?
just like, well, yeah, we put out quite a few pictures, but this was the main promotional picture, and because the metaphor of the Kaluwango is a man,
Yeah.
you can see that the other two women are like holding on to the basket, therefore
Yeah.
holding on to the man, and I'm the wife, so. I'm the wife, so I'm not worried. I'm like, God's got me. I'm even looking at the heavens, like, God's got me. You gon' burn, girls. You know. But no, I mean, I guess, you know, because I mean, the song is saying, "Where is my Kaluwango? Where is my?"
Yeah.
Obviously, someone has taken my Kaluwango in the song.
Yeah.
So, and then because of the mystery of the fact that we don't know who it is, you'll notice that in all the artwork, we don't show the women's faces.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's just like there's a level of mystery to
Wow.
it.
Okay.
But
All
yeah,
right. That's
was
deep.
fun.
That's great.
Shout out to Chella Fundiman who took these pictures. He did an amazing job, and yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we love the song.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
Love it.
Definitely.
Thank you very much.
So you said there's a few more singles that'll be coming out too.
Yeah, you know, we're just sorting out business for the album. So you know, if there's a need for us to put out maybe one more before we drop the album, we'll do it.
Okay.
If all things, you know, work out for the good of the Lord, then we'll be right on track and
Do you have any
and release everything. yeah.
collabos maybe lined up for the album?
Yeah, no, we've been working, you know, the project's done. So, I mean, if anything comes up now, then it'll only add on to the wonderful people that have graced my album. I'm so excited. But, yeah, I can't mention everybody because some of them are surprises. So,
Yeah, always nice to keep some
Kaki, let me just
surprises,
say,
you know?
Kaki was one of them.
Just one of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe you can mention just another one.
That was the hint. That Kaki is just one of them. Like that. Yeah.
Okay. So big things coming through, isn't it?
Yeah, amen.
Okay.
Praise
Well,
God.
thank you so much for stopping by.
Thank you for having me.
We
Thank you so
appreciate
much.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's awesome.
All right. So you will get all the info that you need where you can download the single just by paying attention to Salma Sky's social media handles. If you can give them out real quick, Salma.
Yeah, Twitter, Instagram, and what am I thinking? Snapchat. I'm the Salma Sky, and Salma Sky band page on Facebook.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much for coming through.
Thank you.
Salma.
Yeah,
All right.
gorgeous. Thank you.
Stay tuned.